Hello and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, a D&D podcast set in the world of Fierlor. I am your Dungeon Master, Darby. We have Eddie, Jake, and Laura. We're going to do our plugs quickly. Plugs, announcements, whatever. I have nothing out of the usual at the moment.
As always, you can find me at eCareens or at eCarina pretty much everywhere. If it isn't me, then it isn't me. And also check out our Twitter, which is at Wyverns Weirdos, and our Facebook page, Wyverns and Weirdos.
I have absolutely nothing to give to y'all. Over to you, Laura.
If you've got nothing to give, then why not give Bertie's Elixir? Now with like 10 describable flavors. Thanks to everyone who's been supporting the podcast so far and drawing fan art. You're all really rad and I love you. Thank you.
Can you tell me what one of the indescribable flavors are? That's a joke.
It's kind of like
it's indescribable.
The mystery that you feel when you're about to start a podcast.
Ooh.
That's the closest I can describe it to you.
Buy your local stores.
Yes.
Also, I tell a lie, it's probably getting close enough. Just looking, I actually went through before this week's session and projected where all our recording sessions would fall with the release schedule.
Yay!
And it's getting a bit close to when our... This might get cut if but it's getting close to when our lovely artist Zoe, her play that she wrote will be premiering very, very soon. It's got I'm sure a wonderful cast at this point. I will have some sort of say in it because I'm MDing and composing it as we speak.
This is many months in the future for us, but very current for
Good luck
lovely
to Zoe and
it's
crew.
on, it's on in something like a month. I'm not quite sure of the dates at the moment, but...
Darby, edit in your voice saying the name of the play and the dates and everything.
Well, the name of the play is Messages, and the dates are the and the of November.
Excellent. Good luck, guys.
All right. Yes, and...
we love you, Zoe. Good luck with your play.
Without further ado, let's jump right on in. Welcome back as Laura's mic has been adjusted. So,
Hopefully it hasn't caused issues.
Where we last left off, guys, I double checked the dates that you guys, the in-universe dates, and you are like a week before the new year.
Oh,
Happy New
how
Year.
lovely. Happy nearly New Year's.
I love that.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, because the
Party time.
festival of Symphos is the closest thing that there is to Christmas.
Darby, this is probably giving you personally more work, but can you make us a calendar so that we can give our characters birthdays? Because obviously the months and everything would be differently named.
Well, the month...
dates?
The months are listed in the...
I didn't even bring my guide.
There is a section called the calendar and the passage of time. It's based just on...
I need to give on your birthday immediately.
But it's got different...
Got to do that.
It's numerically the same as ours.
Yeah. Just different names.
Just different names, and the holidays fall at different times, obviously. So their closest equivalent to Christmas is about a week and a half earlier than ours, on the 15th, which was the Festival of Wines.
Oh, excellent.
Meanwhile, it is about a week before the 1st of Solisar, the start of the new year.
I mean, we are assuming there's going to be a new year and the world won't end before then.
So,
who knows what'll happen?
It is currently the 23rd of...
We can't be expected to have everything memorized, folks. Sorry.
This is why I try to have my...
Learn a whole new system.
My book with me.
I'm interested in knowing which
34.
town is the best place to go party.
Any town. It's New Year's.
No, but you know how like things do different. Like you've got the bowl drop happening in wherever that is. I want to say Times Square, but
Somewhere in America.
It is Times Square.
If it has
Cinnamon.
escaped your notice, we're all not American.
For some reason, I thought it was a European. It was in Europe.
Is it?
Reason.
It might be.
It's not. No, it's
we're
Times
also
Square
not from Europe.
Times Square is USA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's New York. Times Square.
We
yeah.
also failed geography.
I guess Sydney Harbour fireworks or something. They're the big
It is the 23rd day of Simmerid.
Cool.
Nice.
Of the year 3592.
What
I
a great
suppose
year.
that checks out because, we just went to a festival as well.
Yeah. And that festival was the week, ended on the 15th of Simmerid.
It's holiday season.
Festival.
Yeah.
It's not
Excellent.
people could be a little bit more cheery, I could say. To be honest, most of the people we've encountered are not cheery.
I mean, a lot of people have to work all throughout the year, even here. You work in retail, you should know this.
Yes,
There's only really one rest day.
There's
Say today.
You can at
is
least,
the only rest
at
day.
least smile, not try and stab us just because you want food from a farm or something.
Yeah, less killing would be great in general. I vote for that.
I mean, I guess you get what you give out to the universe, and well,
Do goblins celebrate New Year's? Do they have their parties?
Depends on the goblins.
If I think of goblin parties, I think of Groove Saint when that was still around in
yeah,
Albury.
absolutely.
The more aggressive ones, like the ones you fought, probably not. The more civilized ones, yes.
Massive rave parties.
I love goblins
Goblin
so
rave.
much.
Absolutely.
So much.
All right. So, I forgot to set a timer, but I can do that while we're talking.
Cool.
So, what?
So we all stopped talking.
where we last left off, you guys had just had a grueling downriver battle with a coven of sea hags.
Yeah, they were fun.
Wasn't a fan.
Due
personally.
to the very restrictive nature of the fight, being more or less trapped on a boat.
Yeah.
It was very, very...
She was a rough one, folks.
Yeah, very, very close to the nail, or whatever the expression is.
Only because of the locusts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't like
yeah,
those
the
bugs.
locust nearly TPK'd us, which that hasn't happened since the carpet episode, nearly being killed by something dumb. For us, that's literally just been released.
At least,
What timing?
at least we can use the carpet afterwards. We can't really use a pile of
You still have the
magical
carpet,
locusts, which probably disappeared. I don't know how
Yeah,
magical
they
locusts
disappeared.
work. There's nothing constructive about them. They're only destroyed.
Didn't enjoy them.
But you're about halfway to Dorum, and as the night, as the day turns into night, you find yourself docking onto the shore, onto the riverbank again, and set up camp.
Cool. Bertie just hurls himself off the boat because I rolled really badly again. So he's really seasick.
Oh,
So
Poor Bertie.
he just canonically does not like traveling on water anymore.
but underwater's fine.
Yeah, go under. That's great. So he just flops out like a fish as soon as you expertly pull up to the riverside.
Can't go over it, can't go under it, gotta go through
That's
it.
fun.
I'm just imagining like the boat like smoothly goes onto the shore and comes to a slow
Yeah.
halt. And then for some reason your inertia just doesn't stop and your
Yeah.
person just keeps on going over the boat, flop onto the sand.
Inertia, using a big word.
Yeah.
Roll me a dexterity check, Mr.
Oh, no.
Roman.
Yeah, all right.
How much is Birdie going to be yeeted off the boat is the
So
question.
dexterity, you say?
Yes.
Funny you should mention.
For this particular one, yes.
Okay, so the boat does not come to a gentle stop. That's an 8.
Oh.
8. Yeah, so partly not having the greatest sea legs, partly not having a good time of it from the combat, from the sea or the water travel, and partly because of the bad docking. Just Bertie, you are thrown onto the riverbank.
Anya rolled a 14 dexterity save / acrobatics check to land gracefully out of the boat.
Yeah, sorry about
just
that.
I'll give you a save, Bertie.
Oh, my save.
A dexterity save.
I'm great at dex.
Yeah, sorry about
He doesn't make it.
No, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
As just
So
like
he's
your
basically
face
like...
is grounded into the dirt.
that. Are
He's
you
like-
down?
No, I'm not down. But his like little
Are
legs
you
are...
prone?
His little legs are like wiggling around. He's half buried into some sand, I guess.
Oh.
Yes.
Anya helps you up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't really have a rope arrow to guide and pull me in this time, so
It's fine. I really hate boats. Do
Not worry, Bertie. A few more days and you will be used to it.
A few more. Oh boy.
and hopefully a
That's
few more
great.
days and I'll be used to rowing this boat consistently. Well,
Maybe one day in the future.
Oh boy, I hope there's a big tavern when we get to Dorum because I'm going to be spending a lot of time there.
Roll me a history check. Because that's kind of the closest I can. Like, because there's not like a local knowledge kind of
Just
thing anymore. But just because you in particular would have been to Dorum.
yeah,
been through Dorum at
Betty
one
knows
point.
taverns. That's in a 19.
Yeah, there's plenty of taverns of all types and sizes. In
After
Dorum.
all, there are plenty of taverns in all shapes and sizes in Dorum, and I sure am looking forward to going there. But I'm just gonna lie here for a little while now. You guys can set up camp.
speaking of tavern, what are we having?
I was just going to say, I am going to go hunt quickly, so I will return.
Yeah, I'll start the fire then, I guess,
Yeah.
this time. What does Tanip do? Tanip can help me.
Yeah,
Tanner
I
can
feel
help
like
you.
Tanip and Neumann are setting up camp.
Whilst-
Anya's going to use her, I believe it's the survivalist feature that gives her
Yeah,
the ability
your-
to
your
find food. It's
Outlander-
not on my sheet. I don't know why.
Your background feature.
Oh, it's my background feature. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
which
not
gives
written down.
you more, allows you to find more than enough.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll for hunting as well, just to get like some?
I mean,
Meat
yeah,
too?
Yeah, bro, because it might be that we might flavor it that you found some really nice stuff on
So
top
like,
of
we
just
definitely have
typical
enough,
stuff
but
as
it's
well.
the quality
Yeah.
that the roll defines.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's our proficiency?
We're having
Okay,
mushroom slop.
No, that's a 16.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Mwah, mwah. Them survivalist feats.
Excellent.
All right.
Some tasty knowledge.
Yeah, so there's nothing overly flash, but you managed to get some nice
Maybe a few rabbits or something.
few rabbits, nice and plump ones too, so that there's some decent meat on the bone.
dibs a rabbit foot.
As promised, she drizzles them in honey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that, honey.
So they're honey spit roasted rabbit. She probably finds some simple herbs and stuff to be able to. You want me to roll like a performance or something for cooking?
A
Because
cooking
I'm pulling a
check.
lot of everything out of my ass right
This
now.
would be. What tool proficiencies do you have? You wouldn't have like chef utensils.
Thieves' tools and pan flute.
Yeah. So it would be because it would be a chef's tools check.
But what would
so it
that
would
fall under?
It's a tool proficiency.
Oh,
which
so
you
Dex?
don't have.
Because even my thieves' tools falls
So
under
it would,
Dex.
it would probably be Dex based.
Yeah. Okay. So Dex roll non-proficient.
Yes. If you had proficiency in chef's utensils, then it would be proficiency, but you do not. So it is not.
Hold on.
Just imagining, like, we're starting the fire, she's getting food, and you're just starfishing face first into the sand. Not
Yeah, that's absolutely
I did
what
make
Bertie's
a basic
doing.
version of Titania's needle.
Yeah, is it uploaded? It's something I'd have to add.
Yes.
Myself, yeah.
I don't think I added. I can't remember whether I added the Fae.
That's what I just wanted something
advantage
where I
ability,
could make
but
it
yeah.
attuned. I had a quick look to see if it was in my inventory, but it wasn't there. But I didn't think to check the adding.
Now, just quickly before I reveal my role, is anyone assisting me with the cooking, like Tanit or
No.
you guys?
I will.
Helping.
This is my fire. Anything that goes on my fire deserves my attention.
Would
like
you
a
give
guy
me
for
advantage
barbecue.
because he's helping me?
Usually it's supposed to be before the roll, but I'll allow it.
What about I can be a sous chef? I can like prepare the ingredients. And,
Yeah,
like,
that's the idea. Okay, that's right. That's worse anyway. It was hold on. An 11.
an 11?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it wasn't bad. I just wanted to see if I could do
fine.
better.
it's fine. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's not delicious.
Fine.
Like it's not.
It's a bit better than
beautiful,
just
but
having
yeah.
like rabbit cooked over a fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. Did one of you have Hewitt's handy spice pouch?
Not me.
No. Okay, it might have just been something that you came across that was in the
don't
markets
remember.
that didn't end up buying, possibly.
Probably, yeah.
Could be something we just have in the bag of holding, but none of us have paid it any heed.
Yeah, we've forgotten
yeah,
about.
I'm pretty sure we don't.
We'll remember when we re-listen to it.
Yeah. Are there any rabbit's feet left? Are there any rabbit's feet left? I hear they're pretty lucky, like
Oui.
a lucky charm.
It is attached to your rabbit that has been cooked.
But are there
I
any
have cooked
uncooked
them.
ones?
Oh, why would I not cook our food?
Well, no, I'm just thinking, like, would a cooked rabbit's foot still be lucky?
Not for the rabbit.
No.
Yeah. Like, well, that's the thing. The rabbit isn't lucky. Like, so that's why I got shot and eaten. And
I mean, you're always welcome to try it out, but I feel like that regardless, a rabbit's foot is somewhat like a monkey's paw. Like, there will always be bad ramifications for whatever good luck it brings.
oh, but that's all right. I'm more there for the luck. If it's got some consequences, that's
I
fine.
mean, like, your feet kind of look like rabbit's feet.
Yeah, but they're not, and I can guarantee that they're not very lucky either.
No, that is true.
Oh, yeah,
All right, cool. Well,
Well,
I'm gonna
tomorrow
take this
night-
cooked rabbit's foot
if I find any rabbits, I will save you the feet. I will cut them off first.
just for the
And
time
you can
being.
have many rabbit's feet. Multitude of luck or bad luck.
I wonder if
Who
it
knows?
stacks. Like if I have multiple could I be the luckiest man alive?
Oh boy, did
I
it end a
somehow
show.
doubt it, but you can have your dreams.
Alright.
Just a note, this isn't Jake role playing that he's just taken the lucky feat, because he hasn't.
Oh no. This is
He buffed his dex, not a feat.
Oh, I just
So-
want to have a lucky.
Yeah.
I just want to have a rabbit's foot. No, you said rabbit. I'm like, oh, rabbit's foot. What can I loot from a rabbit?
this is not Jake, the player, finding a narrative way to introduce a feat. This is Neumann, the character, being superstitious.
He's just like that.
Maybe not a feat, but maybe something else.
Maybe many feet.
Maybe something
Rabbit's
else.
feet.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
we're pun heavy. Sorry for listening.
Can I please fashion together a poor man's cooked rabbit foot?
It's gonna get nasty really fast.
What are you doing?
Bracelet.
Ew, that's worse. A necklace makes sense. What a bracelet.
I'll preserve it with some salt.
That's not how it works. Can it smell real good and then smell real bad?
I'm pretty sure you.
It can be like those, you know, those I can't quite dextrose stretchy necklace things. It's like, you can just like bite off the beads whenever you want, but it's also jewelry. So if you get a little bit peckish on the trip, you could just have a nibble.
I mean,
Are you in the process of doing this right now?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Okay. Hafren, well, Anya is watching through Hafren. And you're not going to know whether it was Hafren or Anya. You can assume it was Hafren. Hafren's going to try and steal the feet and fly off with them.
Roll a
Singular.
sleight of hand check opposed to Newman's dexterity check.
What sleight of hand fall under Dex? Yeah.
Dex.
Oh, no.
Now you have a pretty good chance. So is it just a dex check?
Yeah.
This isn't fun.
19. That's a 19. I love you, Hafren.
Okay, so Hafren manages to actually roll
12, by the way.
roll me a craft check, like just a dexterity check for crafting the thing. If you've got a tool proficiency that you think might be applicable,
Is it
pitch
bad?
it to me.
The only thing I can think of is like thieves' tools, but like
No.
with a little like maybe threading some stuff. But
I mean, that might allow you to have the tools to do it, but it's not.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Okay, so this
wow.
It's crude.
you're struggling to make this, and as you're trying to work out, okay, how does this connect? How do I get this to connect to this? What am I doing?
You've probably got like
You
your
see a bird
tinkerer's
quickly swoop down in
magnifying.
front of you, grab one of the feet, and circle around above you.
It drops
It's very
in
salty.
the deepest part of the river.
It's very salty, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It's not fruit.
And sweet.
Sweet
yeah, the
and
honey.
salty.
Oh, yeah, true,
It
the
actually tastes pretty good, honestly.
Alas, now only the river creatures have it.
Yeah, it's for the fishies.
God damn it.
It is now for the lake gods.
Boy, you kids are really amusing sometimes.
I just
Oh no, Hafren, you bad bird. Oh, I am so sorry, Neumann. This is awful.
this is a disaster. I put a lot of work into that. And all I need to do is probably put in a little bit more work and it might have looked okay.
You put a lot of work into that? Oh boy.
Wow, okay. It's a matter of perspective, all right? To you, it might have been I was just fiddling away, but to me, I was doing God's work.
Of course. Who am I to judge what
I'm sure
What you're
your
doing
gods
there.
are very proud. Perhaps, bed, I'll take the first watch.
I like the sound of that.
I'm going to bed.
All right. So, roll me a perception check for your watch.
We not get eaten again, please.
Oh, that is so much better than all of the perception checks from last session that she did during our watch. Where is perception? So that is a 25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You have a very good idea of your surroundings. You can hear like the rustling of the wind in the trees.
She's probably up a tree, honestly. She probably climbed a tree just to be able to mew.
Your watch passes uneventfully.
Sweet. She'll wake up Bertie next.
Sounds like a plan.
She doesn't want to disturb the cat yet.
The cat
Well,
who
the
needs
thing
his
is,
sleep, who
because
doesn't
you
need
two
to
are
be woken up.
elves, you can very easily,
Yeah.
like, unless there's something preventing one of you from effectively taking a watch.
Yeah.
You basically the two of
Makes
you
the most sense.
would be able to do it, which makes sense because you're both also the wisest members of the party and therefore the most perceptive.
I don't know. Stats-wise,
Mechanically.
maybe, yes.
Mechanically.
Is it that time already? Oh, great. How excellent.
Yes.
Well, I'll take watch then. Cool.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
He settles himself down with his book somewhere nice,
All right.
and I do a perception check. Oh no!
If it's bad, it's because you were too focused on your book.
yeah,
Did you just say you did a perception check?
No,
No, that's what you do with your pause.
I meant poor as in bad, but then as soon as I
Yeah,
said it,
I
I was
know.
like, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So it's an 8 altogether, unfortunately.
Oh, we
Okay,
haven't
yeah,
an
you
encounter.
are very much wrapped up in your
Yeah.
book.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
doing some studying.
You have a spare scroll of water. No, I don't think it's not a ritual spell. I was going to say you could almost
Yeah?
transcribe it into your tome if you wanted
Oh,
to,
yeah,
but
true.
it's not the right kind of.
Yeah.
It's not a ritual spell.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all cool. He's just reading up on that little history.
What
nice
old
little history book
card
he
do you
has.
have for us now, Darby?
Your watch passes uneventfully.
Well, from what I can see, anyway.
Yeah. You're very much engrossed in your book,
Yep.
but yeah, it passes uneventfully.
Cool stuff. That's great.
Are we having a third watch, or is it just going to be you, me? Because I feel like we could just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because each of you only needs 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
you can-
sure. All right. Then Bertie goes and wakes you up again. Rise and shine.
Because it's the new day.
Thank you for waking me up first, I guess.
Yeah, it's a great new day. I can't wait to get back on that boat.
Is this just because you don't want to wake up the cat?
Well, I mean, I think he needs a little bit of extra sleep after the tragedy of the rabbit foot incident. Am I right? And he winks.
That's awful, such heartbreaking tragedy. Yes.
You guys are so mean.
That's
This isn't Neumann,
happened.
this is Jake. You guys are mean.
It was definitely Heffron's idea and not something that I asked him to do for me.
Of course. wink, wink.
I was gonna say roll me a deception check, but like there is nothing subtle
this
about
is
that. That
just sarcasm.
You are-
it's only
yeah.
if he's awake
Yeah.
that it's
Yeah,
deception.
I think,
Even Tanip,
Yeah.
I'm like, Tanip's probably on the level too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course not.
I guess
yeah.
we will wake the others.
Yeah, let's do that. I can't wait. I really want to get to Dorum, is all I can say.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Breakfast is ready. She's tapping a bowl too. This is such a patronizing way.
Yeah, so
is
Neumann
this
like,
racist?
like Neumann opens his eyes and he is not impressed. like,
No.
what?
It's
Is breakfast even ready?
yes.
Oh, what's for breakfast?
She would have waited until breakfast was ready to do that gag. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Otherwise, it's just mean-spirited. It is leftovers. I made a broth from the bones of the rabbits. And the vegetables. That are locally sourced. That I can get as part of my feed.
Is there any honey?
No, the honey was used to glaze the rabbits.
All of it. You used a lot of honey.
There were 4 rabbits.
All right. I ate some.
Ooh.
Oh, some.
He's sullen this morning.
Is it good?
I don't know. Is it? You're the one eating it.
See if you enjoy it.
A D4.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh.
All right.
What, do you think I am a chef?
I mean, you do most of the cooking, so.
Oh, well, you are welcome to cook tonight then. And for the rest of the trip.
I'm be keen to do it tonight if you want. Just assume that you haven't said
Fine,
that-
and you can
You
do
haven't
all
said
the
you're
hunting
not a chef.
and collect all of the ingredients.
No, I have a feeling I'd be
This
quite
is
poor
how
at that.
you appreciate the hard work that I have been putting into this
Have I not
campsite.
thanked you? I'm pretty sure I've thanked you.
You are being very rude to me this morning.
It's just because we're not at Dorum yet. I'm sure once we finish eating and we feel a little bit happier, we get on that horrible boat and keep sailing along, we'll be feeling a lot better. So just keep your chin up, everyone.
I am sorry that my honey glazed rabbits do not match up to the raw fish you found at the bottom of the ocean.
You guys have to
boy.
agree that I gave you some. That was pretty good, hey?
It was tasty.
Anya storms off in a huff.
Oh no.
She's like starting packing her stuff and she's like, this goddamn cat. I'm going to make sure he never gets a single rabbit foot.
Did you eat all of your breakfast?
No, she hasn't eaten yet.
Oh dear. Oh.
You want some more?
Oh no.
Where's your food at?
There's like a pot of that would have been a broth cooked in like a pot.
How
So
much
there's
is
like
left?
a pot sitting like to the side of the fire.
How much is left?
There's a fair bit there.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's just gonna grab some more then.
Hafren's sitting on the lid.
Well, he pulls up the lid with Havern on it.
Cat, stand away from the broth until you apologize.
I'm sorry.
Genuinely.
I said I'm sorry, and I'm more than happy to cook. But I am going to reiterate, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go get the ingredients. I have a feeling I might not be the best at it. So I do apologise for any harm that I may, or anything hurtful I may have said. But like, I'm just hungry. I want some more breakfast. It was all right. I want to have some more.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was. It's good. Like, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's all right.
You are digging yourself your own grave, Cat. Be careful that there will not be nightshade in the next batch. Hafren gives you like a glare and then flies over to her, and she continues packing up.
Neumann continues pouring himself some more broth. I don't understand. What is with today?
All right. So,
What is Tanum doing?
Yeah, it was Tanner bear witness to that
I have a feeling Tanum is pretending to be asleep.
leveled up recently. So probably
Yay!
fooling around with.
Level up.
Go Tanner.
Just need to check what she got in her new level because that would probably indicate what she's messing around with.
Health replenished.
So she's got this kind of jug that she's messing around with and pouring like I guess pouring additional holes into and shaping like this like rod of cork into corks to stopper these holes that she has bored.
Yeah. Is that what I think it is? Neumann
Depends what you
doesn't
think it
even
is.
like. He's like walking over with a bowl of broth in his hand.
Depends on what you think it is.
Is that a alchemic jug that you're making?
Well, I'm hoping that it will be.
Got a lot of holes in that. Is that normal?
Well, it's the idea is that you have a different one for different types of liquids.
Oh, see, I'm not too familiar with it. I know of it, but I've never thought of crafting it myself. Really, I thought it was just you just pour it and then whatever you want comes out. But like I said, I'm not too familiar with how it works. I just know what it sort of does.
I've been working on the magical theory behind it for a little bit, and I think I've got a good enough idea to try to actually put it together. And at that point, she you notice she's like she's kind of inked the corks as if to color code them, and
Which
For a
is
second there, I thought you were going to say, and it's at that point you notice she's kind of inked, and then it's just like tab, and she's totally tatted up, and she's
So where's the white cork?
Oh no, not the mayonnaise cork.
Yeah, the mayonnaise cork. He doesn't say that, but I'm interested in where the main, like, just having a look at what is.
He wants to know where the
She picks up
mayonnaise
the
is.
last cork, which is white. He's like, "You mean this one?"
Yeah, that's the one. That's for mayonnaise. I've heard funny things about that.
Yeah. Just I might let's see if I can get it to work. And she puts the cork in, and you see her infuse some magic into it, and
Neumann holds out his broth ball.
That is horrifying.
What would you like?
Oh, well, mayonnaise seems like it might be interesting.
Okay.
Oh man, I hope this goes wrong.
Mayonnaise? And
Yeah,
he takes-
what else can you do?
No, I need to say mayonnaise.
Oh, right. All right, that sounded like a question.
Gosh, you just don't stop
She
talking,
takes
do
out
you?
the cork she just put in and angles it into the bowl, and from that hole slowly just mayonnaise pours out of the jug.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied?
When?
Little more. Little more.
All right.
Little less. Little less.
I can't put it back in.
All right, and like he, I guess,
She
when?
stoppers it.
Yeah. So yeah, he didn't say when. It's like, oh well, I wanted some more, but all right, that's all right. He gives the broth bowl a swirl.
Newman
Oh,
and the
yuck.
morning where he tries to get the entire party to kill him
Yeah.
just by being annoying.
Oh, yuck.
Does
Bertie,
anyone
you're
need
up next.
Because I can do that with this.
I like the sound of that.
I will have beer.
What about wine?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Tanip, you've just paid for yourself.
Tanit, that is actually excellent. I will make a beer broth for tonight.
I can also produce some honey with it.
This is spectacular. We will be eating
Hey,
like
Tanner.
kings.
You are invited to any party I ever had. You and your jug.
Thank you.
So he has a swig of this mayonnaise rabbit
Oh, yuck.
vegetable broth.
I mean, it tastes of rabbit broth with mayonnaise in it.
Anya doesn't throw up. Hafren doesn't throw up.
Oh my god!
What?
So I rolled to whether or not I like the broth. I just rolled a d4 and I got a2. For the mayonnaise broth, I got a4.
You love
tastes-
it.
Like your taste in real
This
life.
tastes sublime.
Oh,
this
yuck.
this is one of the best things Newman
It
has
tastes
ever
sublime
tasted.
to Newman.
Oh.
Just specifically
Like,
to
Please
Newman.
tell me this is only for Newman.
In
Like,
a
he's not sharing
statistical
this.
sense, in a statistical
Oh yeah,
sense,
that's,
Oh, thank
he
goodness.
got his own bowl of broth.
in a statistical sense, this mayonnaise has doubled the flavor of this broth.
If you say so, buddy.
Oh, point of interest. The jug can only produce one type of liquid per day.
Oh, great.
well,
So
there
it's
you
stuck
go.
on
A certain
mayonnaise.
amount.
That's
So
fine.
no
Today
wine.
is mayonnaise day.
Well, thanks,
You
Newman.
have ruined dinner.
I mean,
You're
there's still about 2 gallons minus a bowl full of mayonnaise.
Oh, great. We
I
can just
don't
have
think
that
that-
for dinner.
Anyone wants.
No. Like, taste some of this. This tastes amazing. I reckon this is going to be the best
Do you
dinner we've
offer
ever
it
had.
out
Yeah.
with your paw like
Yeah.
you are to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just outstretched, sitting on the top.
She knocks it to the ground.
I try.
offended.
No, I try and just lift my hand up out of the way. This
roll
is
me in
good.
Oh, my goodness.
Roll me an opposed dexterity check.
Like, is
I
this a
guess.
save or just a check?
Just a check.
Yeah.
Would you give me advantage because he's the worst?
No.
No. That's an easy save.
16.
I got 17.
You say easy save. So she manages to bat where your hand and the bowl meet, but you manage to just
13.
You just love it that much.
That's a save. Yeah, you only got just that. Yeah, so 13 versus 17. So the ball just gets raised up, and he's like offended you tried to do that, and he's just like, it's fine, don't have any cheese. Hey, Bertie, try some of this. It is amazing.
Bertie takes a long look at this bowl with like white paste stuff floating around in it. He's just like,
Look, I'm going to have to take your word on it that it tastes amazing, but I really don't want to describe what it looks like, because to me,
Oh, you can
that's
just close
just-
your eyes.
Well,
I
mean,
am for
have
once
had
glad that I am
have
blind.
heard that before, but like, I don't think it would improve the experience in this particular moment. Is all I can say.
All right. Well, okay. How about this? Right. He goes back to the broth in the middle and picks up another bowl, an empty one, and goes back to Birdie. All right. Now close your eyes, and you're going to pick a random bowl. All right. It could be whatever's in the mystery bowl or whatever's in the mayonnaise bowl.
Anya's over to the side. She's continuing to pack up the campsite, and she's just like,
okay,
we need him for the boat. We need him for the boat. Do not kill him.
Look, sorry, what do I get out of this? Just a bowl of mayonnaise soup? Or are you offering something else?
How much is it going to cost me to get you to try this?
Is mayonnaise soup our new ale paste?
How much do you have?
So
How
many
much are you
weird
offering?
foodstuffs in this.
Well, I mean,
campaign.
I'm not too committed into forcing you to try this, so I'm not going to give my arm and my leg, but
Well,
like, how about a silver piece? I've got a few of them lying around.
You know
So
what
would
would make
suffice?
that mayonnaise soup better? Some ale paste.
Ale
no,
spread.
I'm not
Ale
touching
spread,
out
sorry.
there. All right, for silver piece, I will try that.
Yeah, sure. Do you want the silver piece in it? That might add some extra grit, texture.
Oh.
I will also mention that you may choke if that happens. Please do not put the silver coin in there.
Normally, gold involved in anything would heighten the experience, but I'll have it in my hand, please.
The mayonnaise? And he gives you the bowl, like, just pours a little bit into your hand.
For those of you who aren't tuned into the video feed, I'm having a beautiful live recording of Darby having a mental breakdown.
All right.
Why did you do that?
Oh, you meant the silver piece. Whoops.
Yes, give me the silver piece now.
In the same hand? Or?
Well, in any hand.
All right, he puts it in the hand, which currently has mayonnaise.
Like, but he's just like kind of like holding his hand, like kind of vaguely paralyzed in disgust.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
At this point, Anya's recruited Tanip to help her pack up so that as
Yeah.
soon as this interaction's over, we can just leave.
Yeah, Tanip is helping the pack up.
We're just hurriedly like, this needs to stop.
Will you enjoy that? Hey, Tanip, I don't think I offered you some, and you're the one who put the...
fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'll give you a silver too.
I'm fine.
All right. Newman drinks the rest of it.
Roll me a
Great.
constitution saving.
It tastes really good.
So does some poisons.
So I rolled
You know.
21. It's saving throw, you said?
Yes.
No, it's still the same thing. 21.
That's incredible. Incredibly stupid. Wow. You love that. You love it.
Yes.
Boy. Oh, yuck.
You're like the opposite of wanting to throw up.
I can't wait to go on the boat now. This is great. Oh.
All right.
I
Would the
feel,
opposite of wanting to throw up be hungry?
I feel energized.
He wants
Is he more hungry now?
Oh,
I
yuck.
have to say, I have a feeling that I myself may want a alchemical jug now. That was very good.
Okay.
But it was also mainly to do with your cooking. So thank you very much as well. This wouldn't have been possible without your cooking.
Anya's like, her face goes through so many different emotions because she's like happy that he complimented her cooking, but just astonished and horrified at the situation and how it got to that point. We should get on the boat.
I agree.
I'm gearing to go. Let's get out of here. And like he's got like the biggest smile on his face. He's had a very good
Oh,
morning.
yuck.
Like he's just rowing the boat, whistling away. Like when we leave, he'll just be like, yeah, whistling with a big smile, like looking around, like lovely.
If
He's at
Anya
peace.
could look, she'd be sharing a look with Bertie. But since she can't, Hafren's sitting on Bertie's shoulder and is just Grrr.
But he's just like got the hand that had the disgusting concoction on it. Like he's just hanging that over the boat.
But he's looking at the silver coin that he's very carefully washed in his other hand to try and distract himself from the boat experience. And really that entire disgusting morning experience that really down
Just
marred
started
his entire
Bertie's
day.
day off right.
Yeah.
You guys know the drill by now. Neumann, roll me a strength check. Bertie, roll me a constitution saving throw. This time I think at disadvantage because of the very disgusting concoction.
Oh no.
Oh, the perception check wasn't good either.
18. I'm good.
18.
I'm
okay.
good.
You get the boat up to speed fairly handily.
9 for perception.
All right.
Do I get perception as well, or am I?
No, that was because remember I
And
was
what's the
navigator.
constitution?
And Bertie's a 3 for seasickness.
You
Bertie.
is that a natural?
Yeah, it's a natural. Oh,
What's-
yeah.
So natural 3 plus your constitution.
Yeah, so a 4. 4 all up.
Yeah. So
Bertie.
very uneasy.
Yeah.
You barely are holding back.
He
the
can't
vomit.
stop thinking about the sight of that disgusting soup and
Yeah.
Neumann slurping it all up so happily. It just keeps coming back to his mind. It's a bad experience.
Oh, yeah, what did you end up doing with that? silver
Truly
piece?
sorry
He
for
washed it in
listening.
the river. He's holding it still because he's
I
like
apologise.
trying to remind himself that this is the good stuff. That's the payment for witnessing it. Yeah.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayonnaise.
No.
Mayonnaise, 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 mayonnaise. It will make you scream.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. So, for once, the day passes. Well, the day passed the first day without too much hassle. So you managed to get
Oh, excellent.
a day's worth of travel in.
Great.
The big bad was the travelling.
And the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
The big bad was the cat that we brought with us all along.
The real evil was the friends we made along the way.
True.
So Neumann, dexterity check to dock the boat.
Yeah, doing a lot well, actually. Doing pretty well. So that's 18.
18. Okay.
This mayonnaise is going to be like...
Superpowers.
no.
You may be granted half proficiency by the end of this in sea
Yeah.
vehicles.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
happy
full
with
on
this.
proficiency because it's nowhere near.
I don't mind a
long
bit of
enough
HP,
to-
it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So you set up camp. Anya, you gather some food.
Hang on, do you want me to help you? Because it sounded like you might be getting a little bit fed up with getting the forestry. Like I said, I probably won't be too good at it. but
After
did you?
this morning, I think that you should stay away from anything to do with the kitchen.
All right. Do you want me to get the fire going then?
Yeah, you can do
All
that.
right, I'll do that again.
With wood and
Yes.
flint
Yes.
and the usual materials, please.
Tanner, can that thing that jug does it have any combustible like fuel or
It
liquid
works
in it?
once per day.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
only
yeah,
mayonnaise.
it's still
Thanks,
mayonnaise.
pal.
I
But
mean,
no, just not today. But just out of interest.
it does have like cooking oil.
Ooh.
Just use flint.
Oh, I got a tip.
We can't use it today anyway, so it's
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Uh,
What does the place look like, actually, Darby? Is it a very nice riverbank?
yeah, reasonably nice.
16 for game hunting, by the way.
All right, so you managed to get some nice game tonight as well.
She's very careful with the cooking too, just
Yeah.
like making sure that Neumann is not within a meter of the cooking site at all times.
No, Newman is just
this-
like messing around with his tinker stuff.
This time around, it's probably a little more like this section is probably a little more marshy
Okay.
than what you're used to, but you're still able to find at least a section of it that's stable enough to set up camp.
Nice. How cold's the river? Is it like super cold?
It's
forgot what season it is.
at the time that you're kind of setting down.
Oh, yeah.
It is what season is it? It's Yeah, so it's summer at the moment, so it's
Oh, yeah.
like it's about midsummer, like it's late simmered, getting
Cool.
close to Solisar.
So Bertie's going to go a little bit down the river. He's going to go and have a bath.
All right.
So,
Because we haven't had a bath in like 10 years.
so their calendar is the
It's trying
seasons are based off Southern Hemisphere seasons.
Yeah.
The best
At least
hemisphere.
here,
Yeah.
at least here in Erethold. Anyway.
Nice.
Excellent. Cool. Cool.
At least here in Erethold, where they use the Inithian calendar,
Excellent.
Cool.
named after Lady Inith herself.
Yes.
Anya will take the first watch, and while she does her watch, she'll also redo her braids because it's been a long time since she's redone them.
All right.
Dinner was good, by the way. Neumann enjoyed dinner very much.
Didn't even roll to see how good dinner would be because there was basic herbs. That was about it.
It was a meal.
Yeah.
I'm rolling perception, yeah?
Yeah. So your watch.
18.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Night passes. Your watch passes without incident.
cool stuff.
Yeah. So I
She
take
wakes
it- you
Birdie.
Wake Birdie up.
Yep.
Birdie.
Bertie gets up.
Oh, by the way, her braids, when they're redone, they're still really messy because she can't see what she's doing.
Yeah.
But when we're all awake, or you would see Birdie
Yeah.
when she rouses you, there aren't like sticks and twigs and everything all through it like there usually is.
Yeah.
But probably as she wakes you up, you see Hafren fly over with just like a leaf or a twig or something and just tuck it in. That's the first point of
Nice.
that.
Oh wow, you did your hair. Good morning, good evening.
Oh, yes. Good evening.
Looking good.
Thank you. It was getting a little bit rancid, so I felt like I needed to redo it.
A little twiggy, yes.
yes.
It's looking good. Very nice. I like how green it is.
Thank you.
Well,
It is naturally like that. I don't know why.
really? Well, I mean, yeah, it looks
I
good.
mean, like you have the pink.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a pink kind of guy. You're a green kind of girl. It works very well for
Elves,
you.
we're weird.
We are. Well, I mean,
Like this whole interaction, very strange. I'm going to bed.
Roll me history or religion check, your choice.
Let's see what I'm better at. Definitely not history or religion. That's an 8.
Okay. So you have a feel like you know, you feel like you've heard something about like there's definitely something about certain elves who tend to be a lot more vibrantly colored than the wood elves or high elves that you or drow that you tend to come across. And that probably explains the vibrance of Bertie's hair if it is indeed natural.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
they're
traveled a
awesome.
lot with different creatures, so
Yeah.
I'd assume she'd probably, well, she wouldn't
Yeah.
really know what the deal is with the types of elves that Bertie are. She's probably at least heard of them.
Yeah. So you're aware that like these kind of Eladrin elves tend to be a lot more vibrantly coloured.
Yeah.
In their hair. Depending on the type of Eladrin, sometimes rumor has it sometimes even the skin tone might be closer to unusual colours for elven kind.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
She doesn't. Elves, they're weird.
Yeah.
it's true. Well, sleep tight then.
I will try.
right.
Enjoy your reading.
Reading, I don't. Well, you know, gotta make the books balance, right? Am I right? See you later.
So dismissive.
all right.
Cool.
Anya just gives him a knowing look and goes to bed.
Oh, it's
All right.
terrifying.
Bertie,
Yeah.
perception check, please.
And that is 15.
15.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, the night
I'm very
passes without
perceptive.
incident.
Excellent. Cool stuff.
All right.
Oh, I gotta remember.
Wonderful.
So, you will wake up the next morning, the 25th of Simmerid.
Fantastic.
Good news, everyone. I just found out that there were 2 pots of honey.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
we
Anya's
got heaps.
she's
I
just been
thought we
keeping
only
it to
had the one.
herself. It's her private stash.
As she's packing up this morning and making breakfast and everything, she notices tucked away in a part of her pack that she didn't look at before. There's another pot of honey. She keeps it to herself for now.
But also, funny thing is that we can just make honey now. So
It's true.
It's true. But now we could have honey and beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know that you've got probably about a day and a half travel left.
Oh no, more traveling.
Yeah. All right. So,
Temple breakfast,
We're
let's leave.
getting pretty close to Dorum. Should we start exercising a little bit more caution as per our instructions, or do you reckon he meant be careful when leaving the temple? What do you?
I think that his instructions for us to be careful just shows that he doesn't know us very well.
I don't really know how to interpret it other than to maybe.
or he knows you very well and has realized he needs to specifically instruct you to be careful.
I feel like
Who knows?
this statement is too vague, so if we do not follow it, it's only his fault for not being specific enough.
Yeah.
Let's get in the boat.
What? Yeah. All right. So we're in the boat. Do you want me to do my rolls?
Yeah. Strength check, Constitution saving throw, and perception check.
Oh my goodness.
Perception's an 18 this time,
Nice.
so we're well navigated.
It's a
Oh no.
it's a 2 for Bertie.
And
so
11.
2 total.
yeah.
Bertie.
You did worse than when you had the mayonnaise experience.
spawned hell over the side.
He's just like hurling over the.
Well, it's just not wasting mayonnaise.
just yeah, intermittently over the
Oh
course
no.
of the day.
Okay, so while you guys are having your fun conversation, he's just gonna be hurling in the background.
I rolled an 11.
Oh no, that's probably why. He's just so seasoned.
It's a bit of a rocky start and it takes
no.
a little bit to get to speed.
I'm very
So
sorry
it's
to
probably
everyone
a good
who's
thing that Anya
imagophobic.
rolled such a good perception then, because
Yeah.
it means that the navigation at least is okay.
But I think all we can learn from this is that the other day when Neumann was doing good rolls, is he was lubed up from the
Oh
mayonnaise.
no.
That is
Like-
why Bertie is vomiting. Do not use words like this.
he's, everything was like lubricated, like moving easy, like it's supposed to.
Please stop
while
talking.
All right. Do you reckon we should just walk in through the front door at the city, or should we sneak in? Or?
I mean, he said be careful, not be careful. Like, it's a city.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
guess-
big city.
yeah,
It's
like-
the capital city. We will sneak in. Like, it's not.
I think, to be honest, he probably just doesn't want us to like walk in and be like, "Hey guys, heard there's some bad stuff in Wild Shade."
I believe it was his way of saying stay out of trouble, which, I mean, like, it's us, so that is.
I feel like we're doing quite well.
I mean, you nearly died the other day, but sure, we're
Yeah.
doing amazing.
Well, I mean, that's not far from the norms. So.
Yeah, I think that is the point. I think that is specifically why he won that.
I think there's a problem with the way you people live your lives. To be honest.
I mean, I see no problem, but I see that he has a problem. Not you, the cigar.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Just I've found quite a liking to the ground. Actually, I think one more encounter and we might really be best friends or something. Can't get enough of each other.
I found this quite
Well.
enjoyable, actually.
What, me being on the ground or?
Well,
The
yes, that
adventure.
too. Would you like to go there again? I will happily knock you down a peg anytime.
Are you threatening? No.
Yes, I am. All in good fun, Hidden.
I reckon I'd do pretty well in a fight with you.
You believe that. You continue to believe that. Let us continue.
Puts out his little pinky paw thing, whatever it is. He's like, we should fight sometime, but like competition fight, like not fight to the death. If we ever get an opportunity, I want to take you up on it.
Darling, if I was ever going to fight you, it would be to the death. So,
Oh, you're no fun. You're a bad sport.
no, I'm just a bad person.
I wouldn't threaten her. She's very scary. Betty just
she's-
yells from the back of the boat.
Yeah, look, I don't know about you guys, but I think the scariest thing I've seen is that bloody fat thing we fought. What was it called again?
The hill
You're the
troll.
one who knew what it
The
was.
hill troll. The hill
Yeah,
giant.
the troll?
Actually, I think I was the one who knew what
That
it
is
was.
quite racist to the hill
Was a
troll.
hill
Yeah.
giant.
He was not. He looked very scary. He was not okay.
Look, I mean, what the person
He
looks
was
like
starved.
isn't really bad. But
Yeah,
it's just like
He tried to eat me.
it's the eating that's the problem.
Because he was starved.
It's not scary.
Maybe you should have given him some of your mayonnaise soup and he wouldn't have tried to
Well,
eat you.
if I had have known he had honey in his pouch, I would have bloody given him that. Like, we had already packed up our dinner. Like, we couldn't have given him anything. And it's not like he asked. He could have.
Please stop
Kitten,
talking
it was
about
a joke.
food.
Anyway, yes. I believe that our version of proceed with caution should be sufficient.
Sufficient is the word.
I had this same mix-up last session,
Yeah.
I believe. Oh,
I keep on going on.
yeah. We keep on keeping on.
All right. So eventually you reach a point where the city's kind of in sight, but it's also getting quite late. So you can either press on and risk exhaustion, or you can take one last break and then go there basically bright and early.
I'm not
I think we should
particularly in any
rest.
rush. So,
Yeah.
like, there's,
All right.
like,
I think
we've
it's
got
more suspicious travelers coming during the night.
Yeah, and I don't particularly want to be on a boat at night
Yeah,
time.
we could probably even go on foot for the last half of the.
If we're that close.
I've become quite attached to this boat. I wouldn't mind.
You might have, but let's definitely set up camp for now. I want to get off this boat, please.
Fire, go! I don't know why I rolled.
Nat 20
For what?
for
Food.
hunting for food.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, so you
What's she
find
get?
We're in the routine.
Yeah, you find the best like bits of game. You even managed to find a deer.
oh wow. Venison
Yeah.
tonight.
What was it
dear.
that we rolled for the cooking school? Was it Dex?
It's Dex.
Also, Tanip, whip out that beer.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Tanip beer. We are having
All right.
the beer.
Yeah.
That never, like, I was like, wait.
And
But you gotta say it, right? Yeah. It's
so
just so unorthodox.
it produces
Bertie, would you like to help me cook?
4 gallons of beer. So everyone is able to have about a gallon.
She was
of
going to cook
beer.
with it.
Yeah,
Bertie,
I'll,
do you want to
You
help
can
her cook?
you can take some of it to cook with.
yeah, I'll help you cook. I've cooked in my time.
So can I
fair
roll that
bit.
with advantage?
We
With
won't
Bertie's
call it with advantage,
assistance?
but we'll with the
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bertie's helping her.
do you want me to help?
Had experience in that
No.
kind of stuff.
No, thank you.
All right.
So that's a 19, but I'll see if I crit again. Nope. Okay, so 19 plus 3. So 22 for meal delicious C.
All right.
She's
Yeah,
using that
it's
pot of honey.
pretty-
She's using
yeah.
the beer.
The honey,
she's
the
making
beer,
a broth.
this is the fact that
vegetables,
this is
herbs.
like a well hunted like
Best cuts.
Prime cut,
best
yeah.
cuts. It's deer.
Organic fed.
Yeah,
Free range.
This is a pretty good meal. This
Excellent.
is really good.
Yeah, Bertie's helping her as much as he can. Has
funny.
Considerable
There's a,
cooking experience.
plus 10 modifier on that, thank you.
I rolled a 1 in the D4. I don't feel like that applies in this situation.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
just, it's great. It's very delicious.
So delicious, in fact, that I can go back to max hit points, which my hit points have been half down because I've forgotten to update it. Woo!
Excellent.
Great work, everyone.
Thank you for your help, buddy.
Oh,
Couldn't
no
have done it
worries.
without you.
I don't get much opportunity to cook these days, but I was pretty good at it back in the day.
I could believe it with your wonderful elixir.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at that. Like anything to do with that kind of stuff.
Brewing, yes.
Great at dressing things up, that's for sure.
Yeah. No wonder. I mean, look at the presentation of these plates.
I know, it looks great. If there
Usually
was-
it is just slop because I'm preparing it and do not care.
True. Well, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I do have the slight advantage of being in regard to presentation, at least.
Anya's like a little bit tipsy from beer at this point, so she just laughs like delightedly at that.
So, like,
Oh, you've been funny. Thank goodness.
how was the presentation? Was it like just like sliced meat with like?
It'd be like a fancy
beer
tavern kind of
marinade.
thing,
I can
I'm assuming.
almost sort of imagine it'd be like, you know,
With
a
petals
really
on top?
pretty sort of ramen.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that
yeah.
with like the slice and then the little vegetable garnishes and everything.
Absolutely.
And you're
But also it is to Bertie's discretion because Bertie would have been
Yeah,
making it,
yeah, I
so.
can imagine. It'd be like, yeah, really fancy, like, if you went to a very fancy tavern, that'd be the kind of...
Do you garnish with the petals? Like, are they edible or?
I feel like that's like eating someone's dander. almost.
Like even if it
Like-
wasn't like that from like a taste or hygiene perspective, it would be from a psychological
How
perspective.
can you turn every nice meal into this? Every time.
I personally would not like to eat my own petals, but I mean, once they're off my body, I suppose you can try.
Do
Have you
you
tried?
garnish your meal with the petals?
Yeah, do you use your fur to like...
Oh well, you see, hair is. I think it's. Oh,
Yeah,
what
it'd be like
my
finding
dad
a
said
hair
it
in
was
someone's
like
food.
keratin. It doesn't digest in the stomach very well. So, if in fact I don't think it does at all. It takes a very very long
Well,
time.
look,
Kitten, do
So,
you normally go around eating flowers?
Yeah, sometimes.
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Never mind.
Look-
It's fine.
Who am I to stop you?
Newman looks around for a petal on the ground.
At this point, this isn't the most disgusting thing I've seen you
Yeah,
do, so
that's
I am
it.
fine with it.
Are there petals? Have you been shedding much? or-
Yeah, probably.
It feels so weird.
Probably a couple in the boat.
Have you been shedding?
Yeah, well, I imagine probably in the boat
You
for
say
sure.
that, but you're a cat.
Yeah.
You're constantly shedding.
He probably did while he was cooking because he's enthusiastic about that cooking. So yes, probably some in the grass, I guess.
Like Newman is just curious. Like he's actually curious. So yeah, he's gonna go to the boat and find a petal.
But he's just like watching him hunting around for
Throw
like,
me a Constitution saving throw.
oh, that one.
You
So the mayonnaise is fine, but this...
yeah.
you eat it and you have a moment of like, okay. And then you proceed to have like the worst night of sleep ever because of how ill it makes you.
No, is it like cheese dreams? Like he has really like
Yeah,
bad,
you also
like
have
ominous
really weird dreams over
Yeah,
the course of the night.
really horrible ominous
of
dreams.
the Feywild. Like,
Yes.
All right, cool.
So
I
it's
guess I can't.
like
I can't tell you how it went.
psychedelic
You've been
dreams.
Poison.
Yeah.
take a level of exhaustion from the horrible sleep you have that
Oh,
night from how
dear.
sick it
But
makes
also
you.
as punishment for the mayonnaise
Yeah,
thing. We're not
it's
forgiving you
latent
yet.
punishment for the mayonnaise.
It's not that because
I know.
that is it's
It'd be a shitty DM thing to do, but
Yeah.
it's satisfying for me that you've done
Yeah.
this.
No.
For that
like this
reason.
makes sense because of
of the bad sleep.
because
yeah.
of everything surrounding
And it wasn't
it.
that
Yeah.
one.
So
Yeah.
that means you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
All right.
Don't be sad. You're the one who did the gross thing.
So
I was just so curious.
He's a cat. He's
Sorry.
a
Well,
cat.
you know what they say about curiosity in cats.
That's it.
so perception check
Yeah.
for the night.
Does anyone?
Oh, yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
first watch. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a 19.
All right, your watch passes without incident. And Bertie.
Excellent. So as usual, Bertie finds the best vantage point, maybe up in a tree, and is like held up with his possessions and maybe counting his money while he's doing this. And he nice. So he rolls a 23 for perception.
Nice.
He just like counting money just relaxes him more, I guess.
Yeah.
Counting money is something he doesn't even have to focus on at this point because he does it all the time.
It's just very relaxing.
So
he has
your
a
watch
great
passes
watch.
without incident.
Excellent.
And you all get up in the morning and
How fortunate.
ready to go.
I have to admit, I have something to admit.
Yeah. Well, what great thing do you want to share with the world today,
I'm
Neumann?
not feeling too good today. I did try.
no, really?
One of those
Was
pedals?
that you throwing up all night?
I didn't necessarily
couldn't
throw
tell.
up. I wouldn't even let myself throw up. That was a good meal last night. But,
I know
it's
you
just-
ruined the nat 20 meal.
No, I didn't throw it up. I wouldn't. If I felt like I was going to, I would have avoided it.
You
at
rolled
all
a nat
costs.
1, of course you threw it up.
No, I just got really unwell.
What
I
happened to
refuse
you?
any instance of
Did you
throwing
eat
up.
some of my pedals?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I had
did.
to. I had to find out. I would not recommend it. I had some real weird dreams. I think it might have had a bit of a psychedelic effect on me.
Oh, that's fine then.
So that's noted. I won't be doing that again anytime soon.
Whoops.
Just so don't garnish your dishes with it. Dishes? Yeah, dishes.
I wouldn't do that normally, but hey, good to know.
I'm glad it's out of the way, just in case it. You were thinking of it maybe later down the track.
Look,
You don't need to worry about that anymore. I got you covered.
good. Just don't. Oh, hey, how about this? Don't put any mayonnaise in anything ever again, or maybe something might happen.
Oh no! you really didn't like the mayonnaise, did you?
Just joking. I wouldn't do that probably.
Anya, like, when you say that, kind of sidles up to you and, like, holds out a hand for, like, a low five.
Yeah, he gives you
I mean,
it.
it's fine. More mayonnaise for me, I guess. But I really feel like you guys are missing out. But that's all right. Each to their own. But yeah, just letting you guys know, I'm not feeling too good today. So I feel not 100%.
So just like psychedelic dreams, right? Just rainbow-like stuff,
Yeah, I had
not
some
like anything
real
creepy.
weird dreams. Like
Yeah.
felt like I was
Did he have
somewhere
any
else. or-
specific dreams, or are
No.
they
Oh,
just
good.
weird
Yeah.
things?
Just really
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, he's tripping. Oh, okay. Well, that's. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank
There
you.
was
guys.
one where it was a dog, and I had to paddle in water.
Yeah. No, he's fine with water.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking of things traditionally that cats stereotypically hate. And I was trying to reach the bowl of milk, but it just kept getting further away.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
boy.
I honestly can't think of something like a dog would do that Newman would hate. Like, in his youth, he chased his tail. Like, that's fine. Chases balls, again, in his youth, that's something he did. Wasn't, like, he has his not bright moments as well. So he did have, like, ran into walls and stuff. Yeah, no, I can't honestly think of anything.
Great to
All
know
in
the
his
man
youth,
has
though,
no
that is.
shame. Yeah.
All in his youth and not in the past 5 minutes of him existing.
No, it's a completely different kind of stupid now. He's an adult.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, final trip on the boat. So, Neumann at disadvantage. Strength check. Four.
Do I even need to roll for that?
Yeah.
Guess
roll
what?
your
The
constitution.
navigation is bad too.
Today's
That's
a
an
bad
8.
day.
Can we just walk? Do we not have to take the boat at all?
I mean, it takes.
Does it capsize?
It takes a while to. It doesn't quite capsize, but it takes a while to get it going properly, and it's a rough trip. And
Oh, great.
Anya rolls a 4 Constitution.
We're all
so
having
you're
a bad time.
feeling a bit seasick. And and it takes you probably quite a bit longer than otherwise would have to reach the city. Eventually, though, you do reach the point where there are two, on either side of the river, there are two basically clusters of settlements, both part of the greater city. Each of them is kind of different in feel. So kind of different in feel, but both sort of middle class-ish looking. There's a few upper class looking estates right on the lakefront to the north, on the northern side of the river.
The blue bloods, if you will.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, the blue section in the north of the map. I'll upload the map somewhere. It will be on the video.
There'll be links.
Yes.
It'll be on everywhere. We have maps in front of us, so if we're not being descriptive enough, sorry, we're working on it.
All right. Yes, and to the south, there's a few really nice houses on the south bank of the river as well, but most of the really nice ones are on the northern bank. You Birdie have kind of passed through here before, so you know that there is kind of there are, like, there's the riverbank, or you can get to the traveling from west to east, that first bridge section of the river. That there's a bit of a place to dock there.
Cool
and
stuff.
Head towards the city proper.
So I guess once we start getting closer there, he's like suddenly quite attentive, even though he's looking still very green.
Yeah. So
and he's directing Neumann.
Yeah. And it's whereas if you had a bit of a better travel, it would have been about lunchtime that you got here. At this point, it's probably more mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
But you have arrived in Dorum, the capital of Arkaza.
Excellent.
Yay!
Oh, good old Dorum. I remember this place well. The lights, the music, the possible plumbing and everything. Oh, how wonderful it is to be here again.
There is arcane, a combination of arcane and mundane plumbing that...
Precisely, it's great. Oh, and the tavern's always wonderful. Oh, I cannot wait to have a lovely, wonderful, restful evening in a lovely bed. Oh boy.
Been here before, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have. You haven't been here?
Yeah, well, that was the question that I was going to ask. Because both Anya and Neumann are travelers, and they're from other continents, and Dorum is the capital city. So, would we?
You may have passed through, but probably not with as much regularity as Bertie as a local, like, region traveling salesman.
Yeah.
Would have.
So Bertie would be familiar, but we'd be like, oh, I recognize that street.
Of it.
Yeah. You might, as you get closer to the city proper, you might start to recognize certain landmarks. Yeah. And you're like, oh, that's where I did that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But these kind of more outskirty areas would not.
Oh yeah, Anya wouldn't have been here.
Like Newman's dad came here a fair bit. But
Yeah.
he only took Newman once.
When you were
When
a
he
wee
was
kitty.
wee kitty.
Oh.
I said kitty, but I guess kitty makes sense as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've travelled through here quite a few times. As a salesman, you get around.
Do you know which pub we should go to, by any chance? You seem to be very familiar with the pubs. You said there was plenty.
Well, I have some familiarity with taverns, yes.
We are just a
gone
party
pubs.
of alcoholics.
Oh, I
That
wouldn't
is all
say
we are.
that.
I just want a place to stay, to be honest. I mean, I don't particularly want to sleep on the streets.
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to staying at the...
probably because you would have stayed in quite a nice place.
Yeah, very tends to stay in nice places.
You probably would have been most likely to have stayed in a place probably just trying to work out where would have been most likely for Bertie.
So good.
Wouldn't have quite have been high wall, but probably within the within Guild's Rest.
Yep.
Because there'd be some nice taverns there that cater to traveling merchants.
Yeah.
Which wall is
particular?
that within?
So Guild's Rest is within the. It's within the outer wall, so the third wall.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
It's to the southeast of the city. It's the kind of on the map. It's a little turquoisey section.
Oh, yeah.
So it's probably the smallest of the districts within the third wall.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I usually stay around there. It's a bit high end sometimes though, but that's what I like.
You know,
That's
you
fine.
could probably afford if there is a room to spare. You probably could afford now with the fortune that you've gathered to try to find somewhere within the second or even the first inner wall. If you're wanting something really luxurious.
Look, but we'll just see.
I feel like I need to stay in a nice place. Like I said, I'd really need a good night's rest.
Definitely, yes. Well, I'm sure you can find that too.
But the tavern you would have stayed in previous trips would have been what would have been the Traveller's Arms.
Yeah, I normally stay in the Traveler's Arms, but hey, I might splash out a little bit. I do think I deserve it. So, but yeah, Traveler's Arms is a pretty nice place. Pretty a higher end kind of place for
Depending on the price of this very, very nice place, I may stay somewhere else.
Well, last time I was here, what did I pay?
I'm gonna
think
change
back.
that because wait a second. Traveller's Arm might actually be a thing.
But he puts his hands to his chin and thinks very carefully. There probably is an actual place.
And it looks kind of vague enough that it's wait a second.
I also think, now that I think about it, I have lots of gold in the bag of holding, which I don't think I've split with you guys yet.
Revamp
Oh yeah.
of the name.
Yeah.
Armies of the Travelers.
Travelers' armies, like armies, like
Maybe
maybe
the Traveller's Embrace.
Yeah, that
Traveler's
sounds like the
Embrace.
place I'd stay at.
Yeah.
It sounds lovely.
Yeah, that's where I tend to stay at. But I'll see what takes my fancy, right?
Yeah.
Whereabouts are we meant to be meeting?
In the Convocation Tower, I'm assuming.
Yes,
and
that's
he
it.
points to a tower, hoping that that's it.
So
I have a feeling it's like the biggest tower.
there are,
but-
you see that there are quite a number of massive towers within, like, that are visible even from outside the third wall, within the first
Actually,
wall.
Does any of them like scream, "I am a magic tower"?
A lot of them do.
Damn it!
Darby,
This is Dorum.
yeah, if Bertie's been here before and he's like a traveling salesman, would he have a map of Dorum?
Yes, he would.
Yeah, so Bertie opens up his little ledger book and then opens up one little section of his ledger book and pulls out a little map.
All right, is the tower Neumann is pointing at the correct one?
He checks it to see.
Um,
And he will correct him with whatever it is if it's not that tower.
roll me a d20, and tell me basically if it's highs or lows.
It's a low.
The low. So you look at the direction Newman's pointing in. You look at your map. Takes you a moment, and you realize he's pointing to the one right next to the actual tower of the convocation. So not the actual tower that you want to go to, the one right next to it.
Well, you're almost right. That's the tower right next to it is actually the arcane
The tower
convocation.
actually pointing to is one of the towers of the Grand College of the Arcane.
Yeah, it's one of the towers of the Grand College of the Arcane. So, like, it's not a brothel, but, like, it's... Yeah, the one right next to it.
It's not a brothel.
Well, I mean, like a
That's
brothel.
a distinction.
Big, a tower so big that it's visible from...
Phallic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them like that.
Like-
A very good one would be a very grand and lengthy building, you know? But yeah, that's see on the map here. That is
The
the right one.
Hardened Traveller.
Yeah.
That's the name of the brothel.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's a great place.
That's the brothel.
No, if it's within like the central wall, the Hardened Lord.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty pricey place though. I wouldn't. It's probably not in your price range.
So Newman does like this like half star jump, but like clapping at the same time, like as if he's wanting. He's like, "Look at me go today. Maybe my bad run today is wearing off. I almost got it too. Right next to it."
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
dock
yeah.
the boat first.
Let's
Hotshot.
get off the boat, please. I'm begging you.
All right, so park the boat.
Yeah. Disadvantage.
I know. Hey, so that's usually dexterity. 19.
Oh,
Thank
great.
goodness.
Thank goodness.
All right.
He will use a rope and I think we called it piton. Piton. And he's going to infuse the piton to have words down the side, magical words, inscriptions, saying property of Neumann.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
All right.
I can't quite remember if they scroll. I think they scroll or they're just always there, but
That's cute. I like
there's
that.
definitely words saying property of
It's
Neumann.
a shambles rowboat. No one's going to steal it.
Yeah, that's I don't want anyone to steal his things, so.
Well, on that note, I think we're going to leave it there for the episode.
How
As you
exciting.
guys enter the city.
Welcome to Dorum.
Welcome
We're
to
in-
the capital, guys.
Yay.
Goodbye.
See you next time.
Toodles.